Iliad by Reiner Knizia, published by Bitewing Games. Two-player game, obviously. Fenny Rob over here, Fenny Mom over there. I will be playing as blue, Hector. She will be playing as red, Achilles. We are going to be placing our tiles onto this mat, placing on our own colors. On your turn, you're going to play a tile. You're going to then execute its ability if it has one and you want to use it right then. And then you will score any completed columns or rows. And at that point, you'll draw back up to a hand of 2 tiles. These tiles are randomly placed at the beginning of the game in the middle. We each have 18 total tiles. There are 6 different kinds. They're numbered 1 through 5. And then you have this symbol here, which is called a Dolos. Over here, you have 5 of these success tokens. When you play the 3 tile, you'll be able to switch one you already have with one of these. The point of the game is to get all 5 of the different gods in the game. There's light blue, there's orange, there's white, there's pink, and purple. There are also some tokens that are not God tokens that give you either plus 10 or minus some other number, minus 10, minus 3, minus 5. As you complete each of the rows and the columns, you will score. Whoever has the most points in a row will get to choose first a token from either end, and the other player will get the other one. There's a good video by Bitewing that's out there. If you want to take a look at it, I don't know if you can get this QR code dialed up. If not, it's definitely on Board Game Geek and YouTube. All right. Would you like to be the first player? You're probably the person who most recently opened a book that's not a rule book.
That's true.
You draw 2 tiles to start the game. Again, you play a tile to one of your colors. A tile must be placed adjacent to another tile orthogonally. And as the numbers come out, we'll explain what they can do.
Okay.
All right, so that's a 4. And if you want to, you can leave it like it is. It'll just be worth 4 points. You'll have 9, I'll have 4 so far in that row. Or you can flip this tile over and one of my tiles that's adjacent to it, in which case it's just this one now. Now, in a previous video that I recorded with my friend Ty, I made a horrible mistake, and at one point I did not flip over the 4 tile, even though I flipped over his tile. I will put a link to that video at the end of this one. See if you can spot it. It'll help you learn the game, I guess. My mistake, your gain. Okay, do you want to flip that?
No.
Actually, I'm gonna play this tile here. That's a 2. And the 2 allows me to move another one of my pieces as long as there is an empty space next to it. I can move a tile. So any of these other 2 tiles I can move to another legal placement. You can move face down tiles if you'd like. I think I'm actually going to take this one and I'm going to move it here. That is my turn. The iconography on the tiles is really good because that's telling me that I'm moving one of my own colors. Her 2 says move one of her colors. This one says flip over a red and a blue. Same there. I've drawn back up. The game will end when all of the spaces on the board are filled. And at that point, we'll score the game. If you have all 5 different colors of the gods, no matter what the numbers are on them, you automatically win the game if your opponent doesn't have their own set of 5 gods. If both players have the set of 5 gods, then you're going to score the numbers on the success tokens, and that'll be the net between positives and negatives and the highest of one of your god tiles. So if you have all 3 blues, for whatever reason, only the 7 would end up scoring. So that's a Dolos tile. The Dolos tiles, what they do is they take the sum of what is next to them whenever it's scored in a certain row or column. So right now, this tile is worth 4. If one of mine over here, let's say, was a 3, then this tile would be worth 7, the 4 plus 3. If you have 2 Dolos tiles next to each other, they cancel out on that side. So if this was here, it would be worth 0. Mine would be worth only 5. It wouldn't get the benefit of that. It's basically a 0 for that purpose. But when it's played, it does nothing. I'm going to play this tile here. It's a 5. It doesn't do anything. And I will draw back up. If at the end of the game, neither player has all 5 of the different gods, you score the points as well. So if both players have all 5 gods, you score the points. If neither has all 5 gods, you score the points. And if one has the 5 gods and the other one doesn't, that person automatically wins the game. That's a 1. It allows you to move one of my pieces. And you can take it as long as there's an empty space next to it, which at this point, all of my tiles have an empty space. You must move it to another legal placement if you wish to use it. Okay. Well, right now that red tile's worth 9, so we're tied there, and you have those 2, and you still have 1 to place. So not good for me by any measure. Okay. I think I'm going to place this one here. And I will draw back up. Oh, I'm going to turn it so it's facing up for consistency purposes.
I don't think I want to move any.
Okay, that's optional, so you don't have to. Dr. Knizia will allow it. I'm going to place this here. And do I want to move any of mine? I think I'm going to move this one here. I'm drawing back up. All right, that was quick. How about there? Dolos. All right, I'm going to place this here. Then I'm going to move one of your tokens, and I'm going to move it here. And then I will draw back up.
Rude.
I think by experience after several plays, even though I'm terrible at this game, that the Dolos on the edge is not quite as effective as a Dolos that is.
No, that's why I'm going to play this here.
Okay.
And move it back.
Okay, then.
And now this row, this column is done.
Right. So
I will choose one.
You get 7, 11 to my 9. There are no Doloses. So you choose first, and I get the second token.
Take white.
I will take a +10. I guess we should leave these next to our board. And I don't know. That I don't know if I'm happy about that or sad. Okay. I'm going to drop Dolos there. All of my Doli are out. my Doloses. So now that we each have one of these tiles, not saying we want to trade them in, but if we play a 3 token somewhere, a 3 tile, we'll be able to trade in one of these for whatever one of those. These green ones are, there's only 2 of them. They're called the wedding rings. If you have one, it's worth nothing. They score 0 points. They're worth nothing. But if you have 2 of them, they can stand in as one of the god colors if you're missing one.
Okay, I think I'm gonna play this one, which will leave us
Okay.
tied. On
Completely
that row.
tied?
I think so.
I think that's right. That one's worth 9 to 9. Well, count up mine. 5, 9, and 4 is 13. These are 0. So you have 4 and 9, 13. We both have it, but because it's your turn, the tie goes to you. So you choose first. You want -5? You sure you don't want -5?
I don't want it.
All right.
Generous of you.
-5 to me then. So be it. Okay then. I'm going to play a 3 tile here, which lets me trade one out. And I'm going to trade this red one, this -5, for this 4. I don't know if that's a good move. It's hard to tell this early in the game. My thinking there, though, is there's only one of those out on the board, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get it. And I think part of the strategy might be to prevent your opponent from getting all 5 gods, although that hasn't served me well at this point in my Iliad career. Okay, 2 lets you move one of your own. And you can move them from something that's already scored. The only rule is it's got to be a space next to the tile somewhere.
This.
Down in the corner, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. I think I'm going to play this one here, and I'm not going to flip it. I'm pretty sure that gives me, so 4, 7, because those are that, 11, and you have 9? I'm sorry, 8.
8.
And I'm going to choose first, and I will take this one. I'll draw back up. All right, you get to exchange if you wish.
I will exchange this one for this one.
Okay. Both got the oranges locked up. I'm gonna place this one 6, 7 to 7. I think we're tied there, so I'll end up winning that row. But then before we do that, I get to move one of my tiles. And I think I do want to move this tile. I'm going to move it here. But now we scored this one. And because it's a tie and it's my turn, I get it. And I'm going to take this blue. Get this -10 for you, a gift. And I'm drawing back up. All right, so first thing you get to do is get to exchange one. Nice. nice. You have 4 of the 5 gods. You can get all of them right now if you want. Don't you? Did you win this? Because it's tied, isn't it?
I have 8,
9, 12. And I have 4 for that plus 8. It's 12. Mm-hmm. So it's your turn. You get to choose. Okay, well that works out a little bit for me because at least I get one I need, even in the loss. I'm gonna place this here. And I'm gonna flip this tile over. But I also have to flip this one. Can't forget that. I did not make the mistake, so I'm flipping both of those.
It's not very nice.
Yeah, well, at least I remembered the rule this time, so I'm sure I've forgotten something here. It's hard to think in these simple rules, Reiner Knizia games. I always forget something, even as simple as it is. Hopefully, so far, not. We didn't score anything there. I'm drawing back up. I think we're good.
I'll go here.
All right. Do you wish to execute that?
I do.
All right. So you're flipping it. And which Dolos?
This one.
Okay. That's legit. Nothing is finished, so we don't score, right?
Right.
I'm pretty sure you have that row locked up, at least as of right now. I think I'm going to put this here. And I think I'm going to move this one here.
Go here and move this one here.
Okay, smart.
And then I'm gonna finish that row.
So right here, and you have 4 and I have 1.
I'm gonna take this one.
Oh, trying to lock down the purples on me, aren't you? Fine, be that way. I'll reluctantly take that pink one. With the 3 here, I'll exchange this for this. Thought about going up just 1 point, but I don't know, that might be worth more because that is mine, right? 5, 10, and you have 5, 6, 9. Is that right? Okay. All right. And then, so I'll take this one. Now you have one to trade in.
So exciting.
So exciting. And I'll draw back up. We each have 3 spaces left.
We'll trade with this one.
Okay. All right, nothing else scores right now?
Nope.
I think I can go here. It gives me 7 to 3. And I'll take this one. Well, I mean, you get 7.
I forgot about that purple one.
Well, you get 7 extra points for that. I didn't feel like gambling, though. I'll take my chances with the plus 10 tokens. Finish strong.
I'm not sure I can.
I believe in you, Achilles. That was Achilles' famous quote.
Yeah.
Homer wrote all about it.
I'm gonna play this.
All right, so you're gonna flip it?
Yep.
All right. So now I'm winning by 1 there. We're tied. Whatever I place, we're gonna be tied. I'm gonna put this here. And
I think I have that one then.
you do have that one. But I still get a chance to move one of your tiles if I want.
Oh, that's a move the tile one. Sorry.
So I could move that one if I wanted to. And that would give you the victory there.
That's the only one available.
I'm not going to. It is the only one available. It's the only, well, this
well,
one or
the
that
blank one, but it doesn't matter. The blank.
I'm not going to move any tiles, and so you win that one. All right. I think you win that one. I have 3, 8, 9.
And I have 10.
And you have 10. Okay. And last play here. This is going to complete 2 of them. So let's see what happens here. The first thing I do is I put that down. I get to trade one of mine. So I'll trade a -10 for this useless tile, but it's still a 0. And I get to choose which one we score first. This one is you.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go ahead and score that one. I think you just got 5 points and I got -3. And then this one, I have 5. It's a tie. It's a tie. I have 5, 8. 5, 8, and you have 5, 8.
Right.
But I get to choose, so I'll take this one. Okay, the game is officially over. Okay, the good news is we don't have any around the board here, so we didn't forget to take one. And these, we can set aside the lesser of the gods. We both have the 5 different gods. And now, let's see, I have, well, there's 8, so these cancel out. I have 12, 16, 21, those cancel, 31, 41, 51.
You've completely clobbered me.
So that's a wash. Again, these are worth 0. 15, 17.
24, I think.
Yeah, 24. Wow.
Terrible.
Well, there you have it. Iliad, Reiner Knizia, another playthrough. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel.
I blame the perimenopause.
Oh my God.
Leave it in, don't take it out.